Hi, and welcome to this short video on assessment availability, results and resits. I'll be showing you when assessments are available and the rules you must follow for the student's first attempt at the core component. We'll take a look at when results day is for each series, and finally I'll explain resits, when your students can resit and the rules you must follow. The assessments for our technical qualifications will be scheduled annually as shown in this table. In developing an overall plan for delivery and assessment, you will need to consider the order in which you deliver the content and when the assessments will take place. Your students must be prepared for external assessment by the time they undertake it. In preparing students for assessment, you will want to take account of required learning time, the relationship with other external assessments, and opportunities for retaking. Hopefully, you're already familiar with the structure of a technical qualification and the assessments within it. There are two components, the core component and the occupational specialist component. The core component has 3 assessments, 2 written exams and an employer-set project. The first assessment opportunity for the core components will be the summer of the academic year the TQ is first available. So if the TQ is first available in September 2022, the first core component series will take place in the summer of 2023. Following this, there will be an annual November and summer series. It's important to note that for students' first attempt at the core component, they must sit all 3 assessments within the same series. For example, if you plan for students to take the core component assessments for the first time in summer 2023, they must sit both of the core examinations and the employer-set project in the summer 2023 series. For the occupational specialist component, the assessment is a substantial synoptic project. The first assessment opportunity for the occupational specialist component will be March-April of the second academic year the TQ is first available. So again, if the TQ is first available in September 2022, the first occupational specialist series will take place in spring-summer of 2024. Following this, there will be an annual summer series. We refer to this series as being summer, as this is when the assessment completes and the marking is undertaken. Depending upon the technical qualification, your students may start their assessments much earlier in the spring term. This is to ensure they have adequate time to complete the project tasks, and so you are able to manage students and resources within your centre. Please make sure you familiarise yourself with the key date schedules as to when all assessments take place. In our Getting to Know the Specification on Demand briefings, we've included assessment scheduling for the employer-set project and the occupational specialist project to help you plan your scheduling within your centre. To ensure you are supported, we will communicate with you on and before results day. We will release the results for the technical qualification components, but please note that we will not release the T-level result. This will be released by the ESFA. As we are not required to issue technical qualification certificates, T-level certificates, or T-level statements of achievement, we will not require you to complete any forms or a process to claim the technical qualification from Pearson. Instead, we will issue the results directly to you. The results will be released to students on the days indicated in this table. The summer results day is on the same day as other Level 3 qualifications. This date is set by JCQ, therefore it could differ year on year, but is normally mid-August. The November results day is the 3rd Thursday in March. As per all Pearson results, we will communicate to you in advance of results day and provide embargoed results prior to this date. We will make available scorecards outlining the achievement in percentage terms against each assessment objective. We will offer a service whereby achievements will be presented in an item-by-item format through our existing platform, Results Plus. This means you'll be able to ascertain trends across and within cohorts and clearly label the associated assessment objective. We will also offer a provisional component result slip, clearly watermarked as a provisional component result. As per the Off-Qual Handbook for the technical qualification, there is no specific resit window permitted. However, students will be able to resit in any assessment series. Following their first sitting, students may resit the core examinations, the employer set project, the assessments for an occupational specialism, or any combination of these. But there are some resit rules. Where a student fails one of the core examinations, they must resit both exams, and they must do so in the same assessment series. For example, if following the May-June series, a student passed one of their core exams but failed the other, and they wanted to resit in the November series, the student must take both of the exams again in the November. You should note that in this example, the student is not required to resit the employer set project. If in their first assessment attempt this is passed, the student's score for the employer set project will be banked and added to the examination scores once they've been passed. However, where a student has to resit any of the core examinations and the employer set project, they do not need to resit both of the exams and the employer set project in the same assessment window. The student could, taking the example I previously mentioned, resit both exams in the November series and then resit the employer set project in the following May-June series. In order to access a resit opportunity, you'll need to make an entry for the series you require the student to resit their assessment in. Thank you.